Hello, my most amazing fifth grade artist. Today, we're going to be using a pencil, our painted sky paper from last week, a black oil pastel, and a yellow oil pastel, and we will be completing our spooky house landscape. So the first thing that you need to do is near the bottom of the paper, you need to draw the horizon line. The horizon line is a horizontal line that goes all the way across your paper. It shows where the sky meets the ground or the grass. So you could do a hill. You could draw your line straight across. It is totally up to you. You're the artist. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to give myself a little hill just like that. Now, I want to put it low on my paper because I need to have room for my spooky house. And if I put it high up on my paper, I won't have room. So the next thing we need to talk about is our haunted house. I want you to think about how you can use basic shapes, circles, triangles, squares, rectangles, to create a house. And we want to make it look kind of spooky. The fact that it's going to be all blacked out with yellow windows will make it look spooky. But don't just do a square and a triangle roof. I want you to get a little bit more creative than that. You may start with that. I think I'm going to start with a rectangle. And then I'm going to do a kind of a triangle that goes out. And then I think I'm going to do another triangle that goes out. And I'm going to give myself kind of a square there. And I'm going to add another triangle and a rectangle. So now I've got my house. I'm going to add some windows. I'm not going to put any lines through my windows. I'll do that with the black oil pastel. I'm going to kind of give my windows some fun little curved lines because I feel like that may make my house look more spooky. Give my house a door. And let's see, let me do a couple more windows. Now you can be as creative as you want. And don't worry about these lines because you're going to use black and that will cover over these. I'm going to give myself a big window on these sides, even though that's not really realistic. This is my spooky house, so I can make it however I want to. Okay. The next step is you need to use your yellow first, because if you use black oil pastel first, it will get all over the yellow and it will get real messy. So if you need to peel some paper off your oil pastel, that's fine. All right, so I'm going to take my yellow. I'm going to color in all of my windows. I want to color them in very solid. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and when I'm finished, I will show you how to do the black. Also, you can take your oil pastel and draw a moon. I'm going to do a full moon. I'm just going to color in solid. We may have to add some white so that the oil pastel will completely color over your painted paper. Okay, so I'm going to finish the yellow and then I'll show you how to color in the black. Okay, so I have colored in all of my windows with yellow and I have outlined everything with black. Every bit of this from the roof down to the bottom of my paper is now going to be colored in black. So take your oil pastel. You want to color in solid so that you cannot see the background. If you just color in like this, it's not going to look good, obviously. So color in very solid. Opaque would be the word. You don't want to be able to see through it. You're just going to color everything in. You don't have to worry about this line between the house and the ground because we're kind of showing the silhouette. Everything is in shadow, so you can't see the door. You can't see the sides of the house. You can only see the windows in the outside of the house. Just going to color everything in. I have a really tiny little black oil pastel here, so they work even when they're small. And then if you want to, since your yellow is finished, if you wanted to give your house, the windows, some lines, you can do that now. But I just didn't want you to do that until you had already colored in the yellow. So you're going to color everything in black, and then if you wanted to add a tree, or you could add a spider web. Let's see, that one doesn't look very great. You could add a spider, just add some details to make your drawing look spookier. I may add like a little chimney. So add anything that you would like and then color it all in black and then you'll be done. I'll show you mine when I finish coloring it in.